basically someone who, if you're watching this, you'll know it's you, and it's hard to talk about this without getting upset, and people won't understand why this would upset me, but there's a bit of history to this which I'm not going to get into. But basically this person sat with me in a hospital waiting area and said to me, I mean, we'd had other conversations along these lines, that you need to get on with your life and build a life and get on with it. And I said to them why I felt I couldn't do it, and not just because of my depression and how I feel, but there is another reason, and that reason's still stopping me right now. And I'm getting upset about this because I'm basically scared that if I start building up a life, like if I start to get better and I can start building up the life that I want, I'm scared that a certain decision will be made that will knock me back down, and then it'll be like I've put all this into having a life and building the best life I've ever had, and someone can make a decision that can basically ruin my life. And this person said to me, you can't think that way, you need to just get on with your life and build up a life. And I was like trying to say, look, I can't, when someone can make a decision that can change everything, and what's the point in building up this life when someone can put me in a position where I don't have this life anymore, or I've got to go through a lot of more shit again to get back to having a life again. And they just kept saying to me, you can't think that way. And I do think that way, and it's hard. It's hard feeling this way, not knowing what isn't going to happen. And I know life's a lot of that, and people don't know what's going to happen. But when something's being held over you, and I don't know, I can't even go into it without saying what it is, but this person has said to me, you just need to build up a really good life and do the things you want to do and get better and all that. And, you know, they understood why I feel the way I feel, and they've told me I need to just get on with my life. But it's hard when something's being held over me. And basically that's it. And I do want a life, I mean, I do. But it's hard when I don't know a certain thing. Like, I don't know. It's hard. Like, I'm not a bad person. I'm just trying my best to get through each day, and I want to be happy, and I want to have a life, and I don't want to feel the way I feel. Like, I feel like shit. I really do feel like shit. I hate so much about my life, and people keep saying change this, change that, but it's all very well and said and done, like telling me to do this, but when you feel the way I feel, and it's not an excuse, I'm not trying to excuse the way I feel, but getting up and leaving the house every day is an accomplishment for me, and I've done that for like 8 weeks now because of someone telling me I need to. But saying like you've got to do this, that, and the other, like when you feel this way, oh, you've had the life I've had, it is hard. But I do want a life, and I don't want to feel the way I live, and I don't want to be so all over the place and feel down, and like I don't want to be in this circle of what I'm constantly in now. Like, I feel like I'm in a roundabout, like going round and round, and then I'll pull out a little bit and then I'll go back in, and like I don't want that. I want a life. I don't want to be depressed. Like, I know it'll never fully go away, like I'll always have it, but I don't want to feel down and miserable and not do anything with my life. Like, I want to have friends, and I want to go out, and I mean, I don't mean go out and party, because I've never ever wanted to do that, but Like, I want to do the job I've always wanted to do, and I want to live in my own house, away from someone who uses me and makes me feel worse and shouts at me. Like, I don't need that. It's just really hard when something's being held over you, and even when someone says to you, like, get on with your life, you need to get on with your life, it's hard. It is so hard knowing that someone could do something that would make things a billion times worse. Oh, I didn't even want to cry on any of these videos. It's hard though. When I'm going to end this one here because, again, it's gone on much longer than I wanted, but I will film another one in a few minutes. I just need a little bit of time to myself now because I am quite upset.